Hello and welcome to episode 11. I'm Andrew, this is the Borussia Dortmund beta save, and we're here for the German Supercup and then the first game of the season against Werder Bremen. We're going to jump straight into the Supercup because we've got the transfer special. I will introduce the new signings as well, just so that everyone is caught up. If you have missed the last episode, I'm just going to quickly skip through to team selection now. So, this is the lineup we're going for today. We've got new signing Donnarumma in goal, Hector Bellerin, another new signing at right back alongside Hummels, Maximovic in centre back, another new signing there. Then we've got Guerrero, Witsel, new signing Keita, Carrera, new signing Jack Grealish, Sancho and Haaland. On the bench, we've also got Savic on the bench, which is a new signing, Waldschmidt, Dani Olmo and Milik. Upamecano and Lodi are both on international duty. I believe it's the Olympics that they're still at. So we're going to jump straight into this game now against Bayern Munich. And this will be our first test of how the new team is going to gel together. So it's going to be an interesting first game. They've not made too many signings, and Didi did get over the line in the end. They didn't look like they were signing him for a while. Looks like that's the only new signing that makes the first team. Just Ndidi comes into the first team for them. So we're going to go out there, try and win this for the fans. Nobody cares. Okay, so we're going to have a look at the lovely new introductions. Oh, Lucas Hernandez must be a new signing for them as well. We did have a look at him, but he was going to be a bit too expensive for what we wanted. And also we need to swap onto the key highlights. It's already on it. Okay, so we get kicked off with the new season, and early on they've got a goal kick. Sula plays it to Tolisso. They're trying to play out from the back a little bit there, and do so quite well, getting the ball out to Sane down the wing. But Witsel with a nice interception plays it back. Donnarumma with what is the first touch we've seen of him in a Dortmund shirt. Sancho brings the ball down brilliantly, plays the ball through for Jack Grealish, who should have scored. But we get the corner. That should have been a goal from Grealish there, really. As Carrera's going to send the free kick in, but it's headed away easily by Sula. And Muller's going to pick up the ball, and that'll be the end of the highlight. And now Kimmich is going to whip a free kick in, and Sula heads it just over the bar. So far, it's been quite an open game, as Haaland scores back off the mark with a goal. First one of the season, the first of many, I'm sure. The corner in from Guerrero to the far post, and Haaland heads beautifully in off the top, in off the bottom of the bar, and that's fantastic start to the Super Cup game. And now Witsel and Guerrero are gonna try and play the ball through for Haaland again, and it wasn't Haaland, but we'll give him the assist. We'll give him the assist because he's played it off the post or the goalkeeper, I'm not sure which one, and Sula has just ran it into his own net. It's off the post, and Sula, I don't know what he's doing. It's a lovely reaction finish from Sula, to be fair to him. And now we're 2-0 up early on, and that gives us a good chance of going on to take the German Supercup for the second year in a row, as Kimmich fires it into the bottom corner. That's a good finish, and obviously there's a long way to go, so we won't be claiming that we're winning the Super Cup, but we're in a good position. That's a fantastic finish from Kimmich. Long way to go, but we're in the lead, so that's an important part of where we are so far, as they look to build from the back again, and Lewandowski passed it back to Tolisso. Kimmich now, and back to Tolisso and Ndidi. Goretzka's found Sane on the right wing, and Hector Bellerin is keeping pace with him wonderfully and just forces him to knock the ball into the side netting. We're going to praise him a little bit because I think we've been doing well so far. And we're coming up towards half time. Sane sends a free kick in. Donnarumma claims it nice and easy. And he's going to lump it forward towards Haaland. Hernandez somehow volleys it straight back down the wing to Sane. And Bellerin again having to deal with that. And Guerrero does deal with it. And now Carrera breaking, but that's the end of the highlight. Bayern Munich have definitely come a lot more into the game in the second half of that half. After the second goal, really, they really woke up. Maybe they're just a bit tired from the international break, from the Euros, so in a way an international break. Have we got any information on who their playmaker is? Only Muller, really. So normally you expect you have one of your middle three be your playmaker, but I think what we're going to do is, as we know that Muller is the main man playmaker wise, we're going to get him closed down a lot, and I think that goal came from Muller from the looks of it, because it's highlighting him. It usually highlights the guy who got the assist, and that is quite frustrating. Ndidi back to Muller, and yeah, it's a ball straight through the middle of our defenders. That's a disappointing one to concede. I think what we might do is we're going to force them outside. We're going to sit in a bit narrower so that we don't get things like that happening again. Because we don't want somebody just running through the middle of our defence. As Sane picks up the ball now, and he's going to have a run at our defence, and he strikes it. I think that was nowhere near, really. And at 60 minutes, we're going to have a look at making a change now. We might bring Dani Olmo to play through the middle. Yeah, we'll bring Dani Olmo on. He can play through the middle, replacing Grealish. Grealish still, obviously, we've got quite a few new signings, so we're going to have to get used to the team. Hummels looks like he's got a knock, and that combined with the fact that both centre-backs are on a yellow card, I don't like that at all. So we're going to bring Savic on for his debut, and what we're going to do is we're going to send Waldschmidt on and then swap their wings. So Carrera going in on the left and Waldschmidt on the right. I would assume, yeah, that's our three subs. That's fine. I'm quite happy with the subs we've made. We get a first look at Waldschmidt, a first look at Savic, and a first look at Dani Olmo as Waldschmidt brings it down wonderfully, plays the ball wonderfully through to Haaland, and the first thing we see Waldschmidt do in a Borussia Dortmund shirt is a fantastic pass through the defence to make it 3-2. I mean, Donnarumma boots it up towards Waldschmidt, who he brings it down brilliantly, and what a pass that is. Terrific pass from Waldschmidt. And we go back into the lead. We're going to listen to what they're saying here, I think. Ooh. I don't know how to get that off the screen. And there it is, full time. And in just a moment, this one seems to take a minute or two to load. But here we are. We're lifting a trophy, and it's transformed into a shield and transformed back into a trophy, and we are lifting, it looks like the Champions League. It's not. It's the German Supercup, and for some reason we've got confetti in Bayern Munich's colours. somebody's had an absolute mare there. They've given us the Champions League trophy by accident. They've got confetti raining down in the colours of Bayern Munich when Dortmund have won the title. We don't care. We've won the German Supercup for the second year in a row, and that feels like a statement, a big statement we've made at the start of the season. So what we'll do now is we'll be back with the Werder Bremen game at the start of the season. Okay, and we're back for the Werder Bremen game now. We're going to start with Donnarumma, Bellerin, Hummels. Upamecano makes his debut, as does Renan Lodi. Chan and Keita in midfield, Carrera, Olmo, Sancho, all behind Erling Haaland, of course. We are playing the day after Bayern Munich got their season underway. They started with a 3-1 win against Stuttgart. So we're, of course, going to be looking to get our own season off to a winning start. And we're going to be trying to do that now with that lineup. I think we've got a good chance of doing so. I'm quite happy with the team that we've got coming into this. We've generally looked quite good. Should mention the cup game. We won 6-0 in the cup with a very rotated side, and we've got Freiburg in the next round. Just so you're up to date with that. Although that is, again, it's probably going to be a case of the German Cup will look at if we get to like semi-final stages. We're not too bothered about it. Being completely honest, Freiburg's a stronger team than I would have liked to play at at this phase. I was hoping we'd draw someone from like the third division or lower again, like we did last year, just so that it means we get more rotation in safer. Because obviously we want to win anything we can win, but the priority has to go to the league and the Champions League this year in particular. First half is over. We're controlling the game really, but not really any chances other than that. So now we're back underway with the second half, and they've had a man go off injured. We're going to go on to attacking because it's quite important that we get a win here. And still nothing happening. We're going to send Grealish on the left wing. Because Sancho doesn't appear to be having the best of starts. And let's see if anything comes from that change. Let's demand more. And now Lodi's going to take a throw in, finds Dani Olmo, who finds Keita. He plays it across to Chan, who plays the ball. That is absolutely wonderful, but I think Grealish was just... there is an offside in there. I think it was Grealish. I think it is just the correct decision. Yeah, Grealish was offside. That's disappointing. He's only just offside. He is offside, but a very nice bit of play nevertheless. And we are going to make another change now. And I'm really, really tempted to we're just going to go for it because I think we need to. We're going to send Milik on up front alongside Haaland, and then Chan is going to sit back here in front of the defence. And we're just going to go attacking and try and get this very important start to the season with a win. But now Mahaled, Donnarumma punches it cleared straight into Carrera's path. That's actually a really good clearance considering I wanted him to catch it in Grealish now. Unlucky from Grealish. And now they're with another free kick. And there's a chance here for them to punish me for going so attacking. But they look to just take the ball backwards, and for some reason they've handed the ball to Haaland, who brilliantly takes it round the goalkeeper. But I have to question what they were doing. At that stage, we're going to drop into the diamond for the last few minutes just to get us through the game. So that we don't stay very attacking. That, I mean, you would have to say Werder Bremen, as much as we've dominated the game and we really should have took our chances a lot earlier than we have. You would still have to say Werder Bremen have thrown away a point there as it stands, as they send the ball into the far post, and they've not thrown away anything, and that is even more frustrating for me because we've actually got the lead, and then we've instantly blown it. So we're gonna go very attacking again and try and nick a winner, but this is such a bizarre game. Clicked on Bellerin by accident there, because 1 minute you're thinking we've stolen the win and they've thrown away a point, and then the next minute they've nicked the point back. And stats wise, I'm very annoyed. I'm gonna make him train tomorrow. I don't know why they're demotivated for that, because that was. Don't tell me about Mats Hummels not performing. That was a very frustrating result because we should have took our chances earlier in the game to be leading already. We get handed the win and then we just give it straight back to them. And that's very frustrating. What happened to Poser in the end? Because I know he went off injured. Shin splints. So, as we finish that episode, I think what the plan's going to be, we're going to come back probably in October. We're going to come back for the Champions League games. We'll probably make a pick out of which one we want to come back for. We'll come back for one of the first three, probably the one against the bigger team or whatever falls around. In fact, we've not really got a big game in that area that's particularly big. Borussia Mönchengladbach maybe. But we'll come back for our biggest Champions League game out of the first three. And then we'll see how we're getting on. Of course, very early days. Season's 8th, but it doesn't really mean anything at this stage. If you have enjoyed that, please do leave a like and a comment. Predict where you think we're going to finish in the league. Are we going to win the title this year? Or are we going to have another disappointing, well, not disappointing, but not win the title? Let me know down below, and we'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much for watching.